feel like we are in store for lots of news, especially with like being like what, roughly 4 weeks away from the Game Awards now. Like we are under the 1 month mark, and we're gonna see a lot of things coming out, kind of like dropping early. We've got news on Final Fantasy VII stuff. I think there's a new book coming out that's a sequel to Traces of Two Pasts. We've got news from other companies going under, new companies happening, third-party companies. So I've been kind of expanding kind of some of the things I talk about while still having a prime focus on Final Fantasy VII Remake content. So one of the things I'm going to start doing here on the channel, and this is going to be a bit of a change for the channel, you're still going to get content like this where we're talking and hanging out and all that sort of thing, but I'm also focusing on heavily edited content with, you know, clips, screenshots, like lots of other people do, and a lot of you all have asked me to do this recently and in the past. Been a matter of just trying to get to it. So one of the reasons my content hasn't come out as much this week is because I'm working on content like that for next week, so that I can kind of get ahead of the game, kind of like I've done here on the channel before, you know, getting stuff stockpiled so that we can have regular content coming out. We'll be back to every day next week, but this week I've been trying to work on new content, editing things, also editing, trying to get assets done for the live streams, new little emojis and things like that, GIFs, animated GIFs and stuff like that. So we've been working on a lot over here. So I wanted to let you all know that more content is coming. This was just kind of me working on new things this week, trying to get ahead of things. It's kind of a slow news week, information week, but Lore Junkies returns next week, which I'm really excited about. I'm not going to tell y'all what it's about. It's going to be a surprise. But Lore Junkies will be dropping next Friday, so I'm a week from today. So I'm really excited to make that kind of like an every Friday thing here on the channel, to give you all something to digest over the weekend, have a little fun with that. And also, I'm looking forward to doing some more deep dive live streams. We kind of got away from that a little bit. Some lore exploration, some character exploration live streams, talk about theories and things directly on live streams. Those are always a lot of fun to do with you all live, and I want to get back to doing that. So in the future, our Monday night and Saturday night streams will be doing a lot of that, mixed in with some gaming and stuff like that. But also, I wanted to talk about, there's a lot of like different types of marketing questions you all have from time to time. Well, I've done marketing, I talk about that, how I can kind of predict what things are going to happen, sometimes with lesser accuracy than others, but most of the time our batting average here on the channel is pretty good. And a lot of you all have asked, well, how do you get that so accurate? How did you know when this was going to happen? I don't like know anyone, but it's all in the marketing. And so in the future, I'm going to start answering your marketing questions here on the channel about the gaming industry specifically, and broad scope marketing, how you can tell how things are going to happen. My stuff is more like predicting markets and analytics and stuff like that, and then producing marketing for that kind of thing. So that's why I can actually kind of read trends really well and stuff like that. My marketing wasn't focused on promotional, it was more predicting. So having skills in that area, a lot of you all have been curious about that. We're going to talk about those things in the future. So if you have questions about that kind of stuff, you let me know. We'll talk about it on the live streams. And we'll make it fun. We'll make it incorporated into the gaming stuff and all that. So anyway, just a quick update letting you all know kind of what I'm working on over here and why you haven't seen a whole lot of content this week, especially in the back half of the week. I'm working on heavily edited stuff for next week. And I think you all are really going to enjoy what the new stuff looks like, and it's going to be mixed in with stuff like this, like where we just sit and talk and have a good conversation about games. So anyway, you all have a great night, be safe, be good to each other, have a great weekend, and keep rocking. And I will catch you all in the next video or live stream, whichever you catch. I will see you all next week or this weekend.